Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the euro versus the dollar. So the European euro versus the US dollar. The date is June 28th, 2020. 4:02 p.m. Forex market's going to open here in a couple hours. As you can see, I'm bearish on the euro. I'm bullish on the US dollar. So let's put it that way. On USD. That's my sentiment. As markets go into kind of a panic period about how does wave 2 of COVID affect the economy, I think we're going to see US dollar come back strong, and we'll see another decline for the euro. So this is just a very, very big picture, horizontal grid, if you will. We can see right around the $1.12 mark. Monthly R1 for June, by the way, is $1.1250. So let's go ahead and put that right there. That's monthly R1. We'll go into pivot points more here in a bit, but that makes it's pretty easy to read from here, right? That price is having a hard time coming into this upper sector of price, and we can see that these candlesticks furiously trying to push up, make new highs, but in fact, they couldn't go as high as the $1.15 we saw on March 10th, which is a lower high. No, all we need is a lower low. We also see that if we zoom in, fast-moving average in the daily 20-day fast-moving average, price is now traveling below it, right? Even on a bullish day, we're still fairly below it. Now, does it have a chance to go through and poke through? You bet. Could happen, but my sentiment is that we're going to see more selling ahead. It's based on USD strength. So let's go into the 4-hour. And here we see, so one of my trading strategies is that, if it's below the fast-moving average, on the 4-hour daily, it's a sell, it's above, it's a buy, right? So based on that logic, the reason my sentiment is we can see here's the micro version of that top. When price is really trying to force its way and make a new high after the $1.15 a couple months before. Couldn't do it once, twice, 3, 4 times, got rejected. I'm going to have it even go ahead and do this, and you can see that this was clearly a price grid. This one, got pushed out of that one. Price lingered in there. Pushed below, try to make a rally and come back, couldn't do it. Now at price knocked back out here. Now all we need is a lower low, down to 111.50. We've got possibility of a downtrend and more selling ahead, U.S. dollar strength. So let's go ahead and put our pivot points on and see what they tell us. So 112.45. Remember I said that R1 was our monthly R1 was 112.50. So that's also happens to be our weekly pivot point. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and label that orange. That's really this significant number, right? Price moved above it on the way up, couldn't do it. Now it's moving below it. Typically, we'll see something, fall off. Gravity starts to take over, if you will. So R2 1425. If price does come through. Actually, go all the way up here to the tippy top of our candle, and that's our, excuse me, sorry, I jumped ahead. 1.1322 is R1. That's R1. Okay. So that's cool. We can see there, right? That makes a lot of sense. Price trying to break in that grid. So we said R2 is 1425, and that's the very top of this candlestick here. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. So if first thing I need to see before I even worry about R2 and R3 is if price actually goes above R1, which I think it could make a rally, but I don't expect it to clear that this week. It may waver around the pivot point. Sure, that happens, but for me, I'm thinking this is the beginning of a downtrend. Okay, so about support S1 111.42. right there. That's your S1. Okay. And that's the, remember I said once we see a new low, that's all that would need to happen. Price to travel to S1, we've got a lower low, and that's, you know, another bearish signal. Then we'd have to wait for another lower high, and then that's when you see your next big sell-off. Okay, S2, 110.65. There we go. All right, there's that one. And then if we break through S2, we go all the way down to S3, which is at 1.0885. So all the way down here. That's your S3. So if we look at the hourly, so the market's going to open here in a little bit, and it's hard to tell. There's always a little bit of flurry before the market, right as the market opens, but then continues. So I'm expecting price to kind of waver and then slowly travel down this. So if we look at it from a bearish perspective, this is the channel I'm expecting price to follow. Now we can see we have these flare-ups, right? Price comes back down, but then gets batted back down in that channel. So if it follows there, let me go ahead and reframe that. Then we can draw a parallel channel to predict our next bottom. So here, oops, stick that there. There we go. Then we zoom out, and we can see there's our path to S1, right? So that's great. That's a nice little trend channel. Now price is moving above this hourly fast, but as long as it goes sideways, eventually lose steam. Even if it comes through and pokes through a little bit, right? Remember we said 1250 was our monthly R1. So this is a big deal line right here. So I'm going to throw my stops behind there and wait for the drop. I'm shooting for S2 and beyond. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great week, trading. Hope you make lots of pips. Talk soon.